Yo, what is good, boys? We are currently in Cancun, Mexico, but yeah, I just wanted to come on here and drop a real quick video, just updating y'all on the whole situation right now. As always, just documenting the journey, bro. So right now we are 4 losses deep. The past, 5, 6 trades I've taken. Right, one of them was break even, I think, and then the last 4 have been losses. Ever since I got my first payout, bro, it has been downhill. And I could easily let it get to my head and overthink these things. But I was reminded yesterday, a very simple reminder from one of my boys, and he's pretty consistent. He makes good money from trading, and every single month. And he reached out to me, bro. He was like, let me pull it up real quick, actually. Let me pull it up. Said, bro, I feel like God is telling me to tell you this. But when I got my first payout in April, it was like exactly the same thing that's happening to you. I got the payout and felt so relieved, and then went on a losing streak. Reason being is that God is testing you one last time, and then He will trust you with more than before. And once I saw that message, bro, I was like, that is confirmation. Because while I was posting my videos yesterday, my TikToks and stuff like that, I scroll a little bit, right, to just get different sounds and get different ideas for the posts sometimes. And I did that, and there was like 2 videos that pulled up that were saying, God is testing you, God is testing you. And I really didn't think much of it, other than, right now, God is probably testing me. I'm taking a lot of losses, but, it's whatever. But when I saw that text message, bro, that just, confirmed it. Like, bro literally reached out and said, I think, bro, it feels like God is wanting me to tell you this. But he's been through the same exact experience as me, and he's, doing really well for himself at this point now. And he was able to get through it, and all he had to do was just stay consistent, right? He got his first payout, same as me, and then right after that, he just went through a losing streak. And it's not like I not deserve these losses, because, I deserve everything that's coming to me, but it's not like I am wanting these things to happen, right? I'm not being emotional, right? Out of the 4 losses, I took 1 FOMO trade. That was it, and that was the first FOMO trade I've taken in a while. The other 3 trades were statistical losses, including yesterday's. Yesterday's, we just didn't have enough of a retrace. We had one of those sketchy 1-minute retraces. That's something I learned that I need to work on, is realizing, okay, like, what's a good retrace and what's not. And we just got like one little tiny little retrace yesterday, one minute wick into the gap, and then a little push lower. And with that being said, my mentor said it multiple times. I just didn't really know. I didn't really know at the time, like, what is considered like a sketchy 1-minute retrace or not. That makes a setup not A plus. And I had to figure it out. First things I had to figure it out through experience, right? So I took that loss, and again, that's just completely technical. And then the other 3 losses, the other 2 losses, they were completely technical, because I didn't know this specific high wasn't a data high. Instead, it was market open 930. It's like very small technical mistakes, these learning lessons, and it's very, very unfortunate, bro. GS model is never going to take 4 losses in a row, right? It's a high win rate model, low RR. It does not take this many losses in a row, ever, right? Typically. And 4 losses in a row, it's rough. It's rough. So, what I just continue to remind myself is, bro, that God is testing me. God is testing me right now, and the only thing I can do is just continue to stay patient. Because, I can get all emotional, I can blow my accounts, but what would that do for me? At the end of the day, what would that do for me? That would do absolutely nothing. It's just only going to push me further away from my goals. So I know, bro, that, as long as I continue to stay emotionally stable, as long as I continue to stay emotionally intelligent and patient, right, I know that God will continue to provide me that patience each and every single day. I know I'm going to get out of this losing streak, bro. And the only way that I've gotten out of losing streaks before, and the last time I was on a losing streak, bro, it was a while. Like, for me, I think 3 losses in a row. It's been probably a few months, 4 or 5 months. It's been a while. Only way I was able to get through those times were faith. That was the only thing that was able to get me through that time. all those times I went through losing streaks, is faith. It's all about faith, bro, and trusting in God's plan. And, this more than ever, bro, because I already have proof of concept that, my model works. I was able to get a payout. Not luckily. I literally just took A+ good setups, one setup a week, bro. I was so patient. And I deserve that payout, bro. And I believe that this is truly just the last, like my friend said, bro, like truly like the last straw. The last true test from God before he just lets me go on a generational run. And I'm not saying that God's not going to continue to test me, because he always will. Right? That's how loving our Father in heaven is, bro. He's always going to test us. He's always going to push us and want to see us grow. But I believe that this is truly like the last test before I finally realize, like, dude, I am truly profitable. Like, I'm making 5 figures a month, bro. So, again, guys, the only thing that's going to get me through this right now is faith and patience, bro. Patience and faith, bro. Just continue to stay consistent each and every single day, putting in the work that's necessary, and I'm going to get out of this losing streak. Lord willing, the next trade I take, I will win and get myself out of this losing streak that I'm in. Hop back on the winning streak. But yeah, man, it's been kind of rough, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm just enjoying this process. I've realized that I'm doing everything that I need to do to continue to level up each and every single day. I'm still putting in the work every single day to grow in everything that I do and everything that God wants me to grow in. So as long as I just continue to do that, I continue to put my faith in him, continue to put him number one in my life, and continue to grow in faith with him, I know it's just a matter of time. And it's going to be the same thing for y'all boys. If y'all are just willing to continue to push and put your faith first, things will pan out. Things will work out. Maybe not exactly like, you wanted to, but things will work out. Because I would have never expected that I would get my first payout, like you said, bro, like literally the same exact thing, bro, as what my friend said. He was so relieved with his first payout because he thought it was going to be easy from there on. And I was the same way, like once I got the payout, I was like, okay, I'm probably just going to continue to make money. Next month I'm going to make 5K. Next month after that I'm going to make 10K, 20K, 30K. And then obviously there's some barriers, in between there. But I thought it was going to be all easy. But, God threw a curveball. And I'm having to deal with it right now, that test. I hope it's the last test, bro, because I, again, have all the proof of concept that my model works. I have all the proof of concept that I'm patient enough to become a profitable day trader, and God's just teaching me things right now that I need to learn to continue to grow and to continue to make money. So that's going to wrap up today's video, boys. Hope y'all were able to, be inspired by this and, actually take action in your faith with God from this video, and to realize that, whatever you're going through right now, it's all for a reason. God has a plan. He has a perfect plan. And, you need to go through this right now in order for you to get to your goals, in order for you to live the dream life that you want to live. So, I appreciate y'all, boys. If you want to join the Discord, it'll be left down in the description. It's completely free. An amazing community. But other than that, I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Peace out.